So what's up? What's up? What's up? So welcome back to my YouTube channel, Life with Mafri. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for subscribing. Bado tunasonga. If you haven't already, kindly hit that subscribe button and let us get to 1,000 subscribers. Niliamua sitakuwa nasema 100. I will not sell myself short. So we are going for 1,000. Yes, you can see hiyo nywele inakaa mess kabisa. That is why I'm hiding it. But anyways, let us get to today's video. So yesterday I decided, let me do what? Let me have a daughter mom moment ya kubake a cake with my baby girl. And baking we did. And it actually turned out very well. Let me show you. So are you ready for the unveiling? Yeah, here's the cake that we baked. Voila! I know it looks kinda good. It is also very, very spongy. It was a sponge cake. It is so nice. One problem though. Let me geuza hii camera. So yes, we baked the cake. But there was only one problem. The cake is looking good, but it is inedible. Huwezi kula hii keki. It is so disgusting. Hadi ni kali. It is so disgusting. But I have actually been able to identify the mistakes that I did. I know if you're a mom and you're not a chef and you've tried to, unajua, watch recipes on YouTube, you try them at your home and they go completely wrong. I know, hii ni kawaida. And this is why I've decided to share this video with you. So the cake looks kinda nice. It looks nice. It is so good ukiona. Hadi huko kando. It is a sponge cake. But the thing is disgusting. Imebidi hata nikunywe chai pekee. It is so disgusting. But hakuna mtu amekula by the way. Unaona? Kila mtu anauma so like, ulifanya good job lakini hakuna mtu amekula. Hakuna mtu ameweza kuikula. So I was able to identify the mistakes that I did. I'm going to share those mistakes so that if you're at home and you're baking, you know the kind of mistakes you ought not to be making when you're baking your cake. First of all, so let me shift the camera again. So mistake number 1, I used baking soda. I know it's very common to use this baking soda, but if you do not have something to activate the baking soda, it's going to make your cake very bitter. It's going to be so bitter. Kama hauna stuff ya kuiactivate, it needs an acid. Either unaweza tumia lemon juice ama unaweza tumia vinegar kuiactivate. So I didn't have either. Nilifanya hesabu ya kwenda kwa duka nikaona sijisikii kuendea lemon sahi. I just make it hivyo. Don't be misled. Kuna some YouTube searches zinasema that if you use baking, the acid found in baking inasaidia kuactivate the baking soda. It's not quite the case. Just make sure that if you're going to add baking soda in your cake, put either vinegar ama citrus, something citrusy, ndio iweze kuactivate. That was the first mistake that I did. Second mistake, nilitumia prestige margarine. Man, ilifanya ikuwe very disgusting. I know there are some people that use this to bake, but for me nilisikia it's not quite like butter. Ama just vegetable oil. You can just use vegetable oil. I melted prestige margarine, some amount of it, and then I did what? And then I added it to the cake. Ilifanya ikuwe quite disgusting. This is my cake. But since I'm not a quitter, nimekataa kuekwa chini na hiyo story ya kubake a bad cake. So I'm going to bake a good cake today. Lazima ni daily stuff. I'm not giving up. I must bake a good cake. Right now I'm very hungry because nilibake a bad cake. Na mimi mwenyewe nilishindwa na kuikula. When you make a mistake, jua kwenye shida ilikuwa and you rectify. So today I'm going to be baking another cake with you guys. and then hopefully itakulika. I'm going to try to correct everything that I did wrong, but leo sitaeka baking soda. Hata kama nitanunua lemon, I'm not going to put it. Imenieka uoga. Nasikia hadi kutapika when I imagine ile taste yenye hii keki inaonja. It is so disgusting. It is so disgusting. Disgusting. Yeah? So let us get to making the cake, and you'll come with me every step of the way. Nitaenda na nyinyi ndio tuone leo hatuta make any mistakes. Today I'm just going to use baking. Sitaki mambo ya I don't want this cake. I think maturity is when you can be able to make a mistake, ukubali will make the mistake, and then you move on. There's a light bulb moment. Let us get to it. So I'm just using my normal sieve to sieve the flour. It's quite a process when you're using this one. Lakini ukiongeza hivi, ina make the work easier. It's moving faster. So first of all, I'm going to mix my dry ingredients. Okay, it's done. Let me get a spoon. I'm only going to be using baking powder. Baking soda for this recipe is a no. Big no. Sasa kwanza kitu inaonja matope. So I've finished sieving. Nimetumia ile kichungi yangu tu ya kawaida ya chai, lakini the bigger one. I'm only going to add 1 spoon of baking powder. And by the way, sometimes unajua unapata ngome kana baking powder sana kwa nyumba and then it may expire and you don't know. If you want to check that your baking powder is good, add it to hot water, and if it fizzes, it means it's good. I'm not going to be using this baking soda. I'm not repeating that mistake again. The salt, I'm just going to put it in here. You don't need a lot of salt, kidogo tu. That one is enough. My dry ingredients, hizo ziko ready. Let me set them aside. And then I'm down to the eggs. I'm just going to use 2 eggs. Remember, I made a cake that was bad, so this one is also quite experimental. So I don't want to waste a lot of ingredients ikienda vibaya. That's why I'm just using 2 eggs. I don't want to make a lot of it. I'm going to scoop out the egg yellow because I just want to first of all mix the egg white. That is how you do it. And by the way, if you don't want your eggs to leave shells in your, after you've broken them, break them on a flat surface. And this is how you scoop out the egg yellow. Like this. You're gonna poisha kachai. That is how you single out the egg yellow. That's how you do it. And then hapa ndio kazi iko. I'm going to have to buy a whisker if I mean to get serious na history ya kupika hii, because this one kazi kidogo. Whisking the egg whites mpaka zikuwe ikuwe the nice fluffy thing like you see hapa imechanganywa by the machine. Hapa ni mkono itatii.
Thousand years later.
Baba, would you please relax? So I've had to carry my baby. He's a bit cranky. So after carefully whisking your egg whites, this is what they should look like. I know they look nice. So I'm going to gradually add some sugar. I'm only going to use like 5 scoops. Baby boy, please don't cry. So you add your sugar as you keep on whisking. Baby boy, baby boy, baby boy, please don't cry. Baby boy, I'm making you a cake. So he's a bit sleepy, and that is why he's a bit cranky. So let me add one more scoop. You just keep on adding gradually. I can do too. Mama is making you cake. So this is where the sponginess of the cake is made. This is where the magic is made. The sponginess of the cake. I believe that you can tweak the recipe to your own liking. If you like a lot of sugar, you can add a lot of sugar. I personally don't like a lot of sugar. Baby, am I doing this video or not? So my egg whites and sugar are done. Should have something like this. When you're done whisking the egg whites and the sugar. So in goes the egg yellows. Najaribu to salvage every piece of the egg yellows. So whiskey. So they're well combined. So I have my oil. I'm going to be using my normal cooking oil. And then you mix with your milk. So, and then you mix until they are well combined, and then you just put in the flour after that. And actually making cake is quite easy. They're well combined. Let us go in with our flour. Remember to add your flour in batches, and also when it comes to the step you have to add the flour, you don't need to koroga sana. It's mostly just like folding the flour just to make sure it's combined. Hisi kama ile ya pancake unaipiganga mpaka ipiga mpaka inalala. It's just folding. I'm really hoping that my cake will turn out vizuri, guys. Nimepitia uchungu ya kutengeneza keki mbaya with this one. It really pains me kutupa hii keki yote. But what do I do kama ikulia? Kubakisha unga. So let me just put it all. We have something like this when it's finally ready. Don't know if you guys can see well. There you go. So I want to set my modes for oven. So we start with our timer. 40. I'm putting it at 40 minutes because I want it to preheat fast. And then my temperature at 180. Yeah, if you guys can see, 180. And then I want heat coming from above and below, so I'm going to put it there. What else do I need to set? Nothing else. It's good. So it's on. I'm just going to let it heat for around 10 minutes. This is at 40, so when it gets here at minute 30, this is at 40 kweli, at 40. Ikifika hapo kwa 30, ndaeka keki. So I'll just let the oven preheat first. So I'm just going to line my sufuria with some cooking oil, and then niongeze unga since I don't have the baking sheet, so just use my hand. But there was this time I was stressing that siwezi bake, sina sijui glass whatever za kubake, but I actually realized sufuria conducts heat very well. You use them to cook, so you can just put your cake in your sufuria and you bake. Kuna haja ku stress over everything. So I'm just going to do this. I'm trying to make sure that ina spread vizuri ndio keki yangu isistick. Yeah, it's well lined, so I'm just going to put in my butter. I'm just going to let it sit there kidogo as I wait for my oven to preheat, and then put it in. So it's been 10 minutes, and as you can see, my oven is hot. It is blazing hot. Yeah, I hope itokee vizuri. See you guys in 30 minutes. The timer should go off anytime now. Let us see. It's looking so yummy. It is looking so yummy. So let me test. There's this toothpick trick. You take your toothpick, prick your cake. Oh man, inayo nitaenjoy. Hii imeenda hii. Ishaenda. It is looking so yummy, you guys. And the aroma. Let me wait for the timer to go off. So here is our final product, and our mama is proud of herself. Yo.